Hello everybody, welcome to your Yin Yoga practice. Place your palms in front of your heart and allow yourself to center right here. Bowing down a little bit, breathing in, creating space for your back body, and softening when you exhale. Sending gratitude to the body and the mind right now. Allowing your eyes to rest and closed for now. Gently open your eyes, and you're going to need your yoga blocks for today's practice. Starting lying down on your yoga mat, placing the yoga blocks around the back of your knees. And begin to lie down on your mat, placing your hands on your upper belly. Close your eyes. Allow your palms to rest just around the upper belly. Breathe in through the nose and exhale. Allow your body to relax and ground, arriving on your mat. For today's poem, the beauty of beginning is the start of something. Refrain from restraint. Return to rediscovery. Reviving and reclaiming yourself right here, over and over and over and over again. Letting this go, placing the blocks to the side. Lift your hips up and grab a hold of one yoga block at the very lowest positioning of the yoga block and place your sacrum there. Lift both legs up. Then arms lift up. And as the legs lift up, you're allowing a sense of calm, breath in and breath out. Hands are heavy but relaxed, while the arms are lifted. Muscles around the legs are softening, being still while being here. The back is grounding on the floor. The back of the knees are slightly bent. And listening to the body. Place your hands on your shoulders. 8 inhales, 8 exhales here. There's a sense of reconnecting to yourself. Hands are connected to the shoulders. And still you're aware that the legs are lifted. Remember to close your eyes, tune in, and other side, placing your hands on your shoulders. Belly rise and belly falls. Allowing your sacrum to rest on the yoga block. Breathe in and breathe out. And release, let it go. Place your hands around the back of your legs and allow your calf muscle to rest on the back of your hand. And again, breathe in, breathe out, reconnecting, allowing a sense of warmth with the reconnection with the hands and the legs here. Slowing down and release. Place your feet flat on the floor, arms to your sides. 8 inhales, 8 exhales here again. Feet flat, feet hip width apart. Returning to rediscovery. And continuing to soften and rest the back. Fully on the ground, the same for the back of your head. Resting right at the center of your yoga mat. And let it go. Lift your hips up, remove the yoga block, place it on the right side. And relax your sacrum back down to the floor. Roll to the left side. And completely roll all the way down, belly on the floor. Place your elbows, forearms on the ground. Grab a hold of your yoga block. Shoulders on top of the elbows. Forearms on the floor. And move the yoga block at the highest position and rest your forehead there. Your belly is completely on the floor. Your quads completely heavy on the mat. The tops of your feet are also relaxing on the floor. Right here, you're resting your forehead on the yoga block. Your elbows are gently pressing down on the floor. And you're relaxing and resting your forehead. Moving the position of the yoga block to a lower point and rest your forehead back down. 8 inhales and 8 exhales again. And right here, your face muscles are relaxing. Because of the contact of the forehead on the yoga block, the focus is closer to that place. However, this pose is also connecting to your low back. And let it go. Left temple, left side of your face on the floor, and bring your right knee towards your right shoulder. 8 inhales, 8 exhales here. And a gentle pose for the right hip. You can also remove the yoga block if that's more comfortable for you. So listen to your intuition when you're in this pose. And that you deepen your breath in and deepen your exhale. Release, let go, other side. Drag your left knee to your left armpit. 8 inhales, 8 exhales for balance. And trust that, however lengths of breath in and breath out. By slowing down the exhale, you are relaxing the whole system of your body. And the position of the pose is that you're gently opening the left side of your hip. And again, let it go. Come back to center, back to Sphinx pose. This time, just allowing the elbows to rest, forearms down, shoulders on top of the elbows. Lower belly is completely on the floor, heavy down to the mat. Quads are connected down to your yoga mat. And the tops of your feet are heavy as well on the floor. Focus on the low back here. And if this is too much for you, use the yoga blocks to support the pose. And so you connect to the breath, bringing your energy to your low back. Let this go and rest your forehead on the back of your left hand. Elbows are pointed to the sides. And so here, your face is elevated, but your forehead is completely resting on the back of your hand. Now, the chest, upper belly, lower belly, quads completely resting on your yoga mat. Heels can roll out to the sides. Breathe in and breathe out. Allowing a sense of calm while the face muscles are relaxing in the pose. Gentle awareness right here. Allowing your forehead and hands on the floor come up. Moving to child's pose supported. Place the yoga block right at the center and rest your sternum right on the yoga block. 8 inhales and 8 exhales here. If this pose is too much for you, you can always remove the yoga block and move to child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow the connection here of the yoga block to your sternum. Rest your arms and hands. Breathe. And let go. Come back up. Remove the yoga block. Place it in front of you. And now child's pose for 8 inhales, 8 exhales. Rest your forehead to center. Bend the elbows if you need it. Knees apart, toes to touch. Lower belly, upper belly, relaxing down to center. And that when you breathe, you direct it gently to the low back. There's a sense of movement there when you breathe. And let it go. Come back up. And move to tabletop cat and dog tilts. 8 breaths in and 8 breaths out. Cradling your back. Chin up, look up when you breathe in. And exhale, press the palms down, lift the mid back up. Take your time. Listen to your body. Move at your own pace and time. Again, a sense of rhythm and pace that's for you today. for you right now. There is a reviving and reclaiming of yourself. Left arm up, left arm through to the right, and rest the left temple on the floor. You can rest your hand down or left temple on the back of the right hand. Just become aware of comfort in the pose and becoming aware of that. So notice here that you are aware of the left side of your back. There's a gentle twist happening around the mid-back in this pose. Come back to center. Right arm up, breathe in. Right arm through to the left. Right temple on the floor. 8 inhales, 8 exhales. And now focusing on the right side of your back. A gentle, mindful twist. And reconnecting to the breath in and the breath out here. Notice if you need to adjust in the pose. Follow your intuition. Listen to your body. Come back to center. And this time, hands on your quads. Take a seat. You can stay there or grab a hold of your yoga blocks and lift yourself up. Place the yoga block on the calf muscle and take a seat. If this pose is too much for the knees, you can just take a seat, remove the blocks. 8 inhales and 8 exhales. Right here, there's a sense of connection to the calves. So you'll know if your right and left calf muscle are tight today. And if they are, you will feel them. You will get to know them in this pose. Lift yourself up, release the blocks, come back to center. Place the blocks down and move to downward facing dog. And so notice the back of the legs. Find your downward dog and lift your heels up and down. Right leg up, breathe in. And place the right foot top corner of your mat, left knee down. You can stay up here or elbows and forearms on the yoga blocks or all the way down to the floor. Relax your upper body and bowing down. 8 inhales, 8 exhales again. So when you begin to transition in the pose, become aware that you are slowing things down, allowing a sense of centering, and so closing your eyes. Gentle breath in and gentle breath out. You can always rock back. You can also lean in and lean forward. Rock back, lift the right toes up, bow down to center. Breathe for the back of your right leg. Rock forward and downward facing dog. Hands ground down, toes back. Other side, lift your left leg up. Left foot top corner of your mat, right knee down to the floor. And find your pose. Elbows on the floor, round your spine, bow down. 8 inhales and 8 exhales again. And so you're thinking about the opening of the right side of the body here, the opening of your left hip, the rounding of the spine, the rounding of the back, the softening of the face. Hands down, come back and rock back. Lift your left toes, bow down to center. Slight bend around your left knee. Rock forward back to downward facing dog. Ground the palms, toes back. Sit bones high. And knees down to the floor. Come back to center. Place your yoga blocks back to center. So one at the center, one for the back of the head. The one right at the center for your mid-back, it's in a vertical position. And the one for the back of the head, it's in a horizontal position. And the height of your yoga block right at the mid-back is at the lowest position. And for the back of the head, the height is in the middle position. So become aware of these placements right now. Your feet are flat on the floor, your glutes on the ground. And you can begin to move to butterfly, soles of your feet to touch and knees to the sides. Or stay with the feet flat on the floor. Listen to your low back here. Welcoming the breath in and the breath out. Really feel your mid-back muscles relaxing in the pose. The same for the back of your head, just completely connected to the yoga block. Place your feet flat on the floor, arms up, web your fingers, and come up. You're moving the positioning. The one at the center lifts up. And for the back of the head, it's the same height. Place your mid-back first on the center block, and the back of your head rests on the block as well. Arms to your sides, feet flat on the floor first. Glutes connected on the mat. And so feel again the sense of muscles around the back relaxing. And when you do that, there's a sense of release around the front of your body. And you breathe in and you breathe out. You can also change the height position of your yoga block around the back of your head. And you can also move your feet to butterfly position. And arms to your sides. Here is a back bend, supported restorative pose. And so really feeling the sense of relaxation and calm. And you bring that energy to the back muscles just softening. Place your feet flat on the floor, clasp your hands around the back of your head, elbows point up, and come up seated. Grab a hold of your yoga block, place them down to the side, lie down on the floor, lift your hips up, grab a hold of your yoga block, place it right at the sacrum, and the yoga block again here is in a low height position. Arms are lifted. legs lifted. As the arms are lifted and legs are lifted, finding a sense of calm. Place the back of your hands or around the back of the legs, knees point to the corners of your yoga mat. Bend your right knee to your right armpit, left foot down, left hand on your hip. You can place your right hand around the right side of your foot, or you can place the back of your right hand on the back of your right leg. Breathe in and breathe out. A gentle connection to opening the right hip and let go. Right foot down, bend the left knee moves to your left armpit. Now if this pose is too much, you can place your left hand around the back of the left leg. Half happy baby. Right hand can rest on the right hip. Right foot is on the mat. Belly rise and belly falls. Soft belly. And let it go. Left foot down, right foot down. And you can move to butterfly, soles of your feet to touch, knees to the sides, hands on your hips. If this pose is way too much for you, you can always place your feet flat on the floor. Listen to your hips and low back in the pose. And when you're here, become aware of the hips. Become aware of the low back. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to center. Extend the left leg and extend the right leg. Arms to your side. So right here, allow your back muscles to completely rest right at the center of your mat. Allow your legs, the bones of your legs to feel heavy, completely softening muscles around the legs. Your toes can even roll out to the sides if that's available for you. And right here, right now, the belly rises up and down. Right foot on the floor, left foot on the floor. Lift your hips up. Grab a hold of both blocks and place it around the back of your knees. And so you let your glutes get heavy on the floor, relaxing down. And as you stay here, comfortable, close your eyes. Feel the ground beneath you, your entire body supported by the ground. Let go for now. Close your eyes. Connect your palms in front of you, thanking your body and mind for practicing today. And as you reconnect to yourself here, the beauty of beginning is the start of something. Refrain from restraint. Return to rediscovery. Reviving and reclaiming yourself right here, over and over and over and over again. Peace in and peace out. Namaste.